Hi there, fellow sunflowers. So today I'm doing an intro video to my page. So this is called Find the Sunflower, and as you probably noticed, the F, N and D in Find are capital letters, and you're probably wondering why. Well, I was recently diagnosed with a condition called FND, which is functional neurological disorder, and it's basically where the neurons in your brain are not sending the right signals to parts of your body. So it can result in seizures, it can result in all sorts of different ways, and I found it resulting in stomach tremors, seizures, panic attacks, which I used to have beforehand because I do suffer with mental health myself. So don't think that you're alone out there, because you're not. And it also started to come out with Tourette's once I'd come out of hospital. So there's a whole story on my whole hospital experience when I went in during this coronavirus pandemic that I can address on another video if you'd like. But this is just going to be telling you a bit about me and what's going to happen. So basically, I'm going to start my own business called Find the Sunflower, and it's all going to be about raising awareness for FND. It's a very unknown condition, but it shouldn't be. It's twice as common as MS, and even though it's normally found in the elderly, a lot of young adults and children struggle with the condition as well. The reason being behind it is because you can either have a brain injury that could start it off and cause trauma to your brain, or you could have gone through some childhood trauma and suffer with mental health reasons. So the second one being the reason why I am now disabled. But I don't like to call it that. I like to call it differently abled. That's my motto. So I'm just differently abled now. So I was going to be a performer. I was going to hopefully go into musical theatre and perform on lots of different stages and be a chorus girl and all of that sort of exciting stuff. And I've done a few gigs in the past. I play the guitar. My mum's a singing teacher, so it kind of runs in my veins, and I can't do that anymore. So I've been trying for the past few months to find a purpose, which has left my depression being very severe at the moment. But we all have down days, we all have good days, and we just have to think about which ones we need to focus on. And the good days, when they're good, they're amazing. When they're bad, it's okay. Just know that I'm here for you. Everybody else around you is there for you too, I hope, as well. But everybody has those sort of feelings. Obviously, if you're struggling with a mental health disorder or condition, then that's completely different to just having a sad day and a good day. I understand that. I suffer with depression, anxiety, social anxiety, Tourette's. I also suffer with PTSD, trauma and OCB. So OCB is also something that's not as common as OCD. So OCD, everyone thinks about germs and obsessive behaviour. Well, OCB is the obsessive behaviour but in thoughts. So it's the same thing, but I don't carry it out into anywhere around my head, really. I don't tidy that much. I don't have compulsive things where I need to be doing something so many times before I know for definite that it's going to be okay, like locking the door so many times or checking the ovens off. So mine's more of my brain is taking on those thoughts in myself. So I'd rather obsess over things that I don't think are perfect, which is also part of being a perfectionist, which is another reason why most people with FND struggle. We are majorly perfectionists who strive and push ourselves as hard as we can, and then we end up poorly. So I just want to make sure that if you are struggling, you get the help you need, because you don't want to end up like this. And if you're already struggling and you are struggling with any condition, chronic illness, just know that I'm there for you, and you can just send me a message. I want this to be a completely, totally safe place for everybody to let go, enjoy themselves, watch some videos of me crafting, watch some videos of me singing, because I love to sing, and even though I can't go on and go to university now that I'm 19, I'm still going to be doing what I love, because that's the most important thing in life. You should never feel like you have to do something if you don't want to. The only 3 things that you have to do, it might be 4, I think it's 3. The only 3 things you have to do to survive are the only things you have to do is breathing, sleeping, eating. Those are the 3 things you have to do. Nothing else needs to be pressured on you. You don't have to do anything. You choose your own life, you choose your own way, and you choose something that makes you happy, because that's what's going to make your world seem much lighter and get rid of all of that heavy stuff on your shoulders. So just choose the happy path, please, for me. Well, so that's basically everything about me so far. If you have any questions, leave some down below and I'll be more than happy to address them in another video. But this is video 1, our first entry, and I hope you enjoy following me, and I'm more than happy to follow you too. Bye, sunflowers!